All my life, all I ever wanted to do was learn how to polka. I was born in 1951 in rural Azerbaijan, or what is now called Iowa. When I was growing up, my parents forbid me from dancing the polka. They never talked about it, but many years later I learned that when I was 2 years old, some folk dancers had broken into our house late at night and were dancing wildly in our living room, wearing beautiful, authentic ethnic costumes and shouting gleefully in some vague Eastern European language, until my father mistook them for burglars and shot them all. This is my wife, Gwen. We met in district court. Her law firm was suing my company, now called Acme Industries, but then called Poodle Tailors, over a badly clipped poodle. I guess what really impressed me the most was her ability to tear a phone book in half. She now does volunteer work at a halfway house for wayward Shriners. We have 2 children, 3 if you count Kyono, our 57-year-old manservant from Sri Lanka. Kyono works for us for free, as long as we don't ask too many questions about the charges against him in his homeland. It hasn't all been fun and games. In 1994, our eldest daughter, Buffy, was rescued from the Willard Scott fan club, which turned out to be nothing more than a bizarre religious cult. We should have recognized the warning signs, such as greeting us each morning with, "Grandma is 92 years young today," or wearing the toupee and ceaselessly chanting the mantra, "Gumball." Now Buffy has informed us that her real parents are wealthy French diplomats who will one day take her back to their estate in Paris, and we desperately hope this is true. Our son, Floyd Jr., was featured recently on America's Funniest Unsolved Mysteries. Although Floyd Jr. remains at large following federal racketeering and jaywalking indictments, we were encouraged to hear that the actor who portrayed Floyd Jr. in the television reenactment was caught and beaten by police in North Carolina.
Floyd Jr., if you're watching this, give yourself up. We have the building surrounded and you're breaking your mama's heart.
If you have any information about this case, please write to P.O. Box 11449, Burbank, California, 91510, 1449.
Acme Industries is no stranger to strangeness. We've had an IRS auditor camped out here for a week going over the books, and every now and then he chuckles to himself and shakes his head. He won't tell me how I'm doing, but every morning he greets me with, "Hey there, big spender." We were getting money from the United Way, but now they're saying they were kind of hoping we weren't going to be a commercial money-making enterprise. And with the direction profits have been going lately, they may very well get their wish. Sometimes I feel like I just stepped out of a centrifuge, like the one I rode in during my astronaut training days. My only problem then was I kept throwing up, even when safely on the ground. It got to the point where it wasn't funny anymore, and NASA finally had to let me go. So that's my life story in 5 minutes. Judge me if you will, but have you walked a mile in my shoes? A half mile? A quarter mile? Are you even wearing my shoes?